Okay, grade 8, it's your topic 16 memo. They wanted 58% of 5,889, so you just times it by 58, divide by 100. There's the answer. Then they wanted 42% of 42, exactly the same thing. Number 6, what percent is 5 of 29? So that's like getting 5 out of 29 for a test, eh? So 5 divided by 29 times 100, there's your percent. Number 7, increase 6,200 by 18%. Okay, so this is the same as the first questions, 4 and 5. Okay, the only thing is once you've found the percent, you have to add it on. Okay, and another way of doing that is just by finding 118% of 6,200, and then it goes straight to the answer. If you multiply 6,200 by 100%, you'll see the answer remains 6,200. So if you want to increase something by 18%, multiply it by 118%, and then it goes straight to the final answer. Alright, number 8. Find the price of a new pair of shoes that cost $350 and then were decreased by 25%. Okay, so what you can do is you can either find 25% of 350, get the answer and then subtract it from 350, or you can just find 75% of 350, because 75% of something is its value reduced by 25%. So if you do it this way, you go straight to the answer. Find the original price if the new price is $4.89 and includes VAT of 15%. Okay, so this is a completely different kind of question. That 15% has got nothing to do with the $4.89. So those of you that found 15% of $4.89, you were doing it wrong. The 15% applies to its original value that's not there. Okay, so in this case you have to use that other formula. Okay, so on the page here is the way I do it. You take your 489, multiply it by 100, and then you have to divide by 100 plus that 15 or 100 minus the 15, so one or the other, depending on whether the original value was more or less than 489. And in this case we know that the original value was less than 489 because that 15% was VAT, so it got added on. So yeah, it's the 115 at the bottom. If you're not sure, you can try it with both values. One will give you an answer of more than 489, one will give you an answer of less than 489, and we want the less one, so there's your answer there, 425.22. Number 10 is this exact same thing. Find the original price if the new price is that after a 33% reduction. Okay, so now the original price was more than the 89,600. Okay, so whatever its original price was, it was higher than 89,600, okay, and the 33% applied to that number that I don't know and then brought it down to 89,600. So we need the weird formula again. Okay, so there it is, 89,600 times it by 100, that's the formula, and you divide it by either 133, that's 100 plus the 33, or 100 minus the 33, which is 67, and only the 67 one will give you an answer that's more than the 89,600. So it had to be 67 at the bottom, and there's your formula. Number 11, percentage increase formula. That's the new minus old over old, eh? So the new was 450, the old was 399. Make sure you find that answer first and then divide the answer by 399, okay? Times by 100. There's your answer, 12.78% increase. Number 12 is exactly the same thing. Only thing is the new was less than the original, so it was a percentage decrease in this case. So there's your new 425 minus 678. Get your answer, divided by 678 times by 100. It's a 37.32% decrease. Number 13. This one you're just going to do on your calculator. I just want to show you something. A very common mistake. If you want to put 2 3/4 onto the calculator, you can't do it like this. You can't put the fraction button, put your 3/4, okay, and then go to the front and put your 2. That is not 2 3/4, even though it looks like it. That's 2 times 3/4. Alright, see, which is 1.5. If you want to put a mixed fraction on your calculator, you have to use this function here. Okay, and then you go to the front and you put your 2, and then you're going to go put your 3 there and your 4 there, and you'll see now it's 2.75.